any major ranking event, so it's quite some performance so far. Into frame 14 we go, and CAO has already made a break of 35 on a previous visit. Here he is back again.
Well, there's a good chance now. And then this could be the opening that Ryan Day's been waiting for. A clear-cut scoring opportunity. There haven't been many. He's been living on scraps for a little while. This could really spring him back into life.
One.
Massive disappointment there, Xiao Yupeng. He's really getting into the session, showing some interesting emotions, but proves how much it all means to him. He'll certainly be hoping that it isn't his last shot of the frame, but you do think that the balls are in excellent position for Ryan Day.
7. Eight.
I like somebody that shows emotions out. That is part of the game.
14.
I feel it's a very important part, and I wouldn't say he's dramatic in any way. It's just that he is affected by the shot that's just been played. It's a very natural thing he seems to be doing, Yupeng. And
15.
as Neil mentioned, he wants to win badly. Ryan reminds me a little bit of Stephen Hendry in one way, that no matter how bad he's playing, he's always going to do breaks if he gets in amongst the balls.
23.
You know, he's that style of player. In my humble opinion, if he won more of the scrappy games, he would have won many tournaments by now.
$29.
And who knows if he can come through this match and go into the quarterfinals.
30.
They say in the Crucible Theatre in this championship that there's no point in playing great in the first week, just play well enough to win and hope to push forward with better form in the second week. We've seen many here that played outstanding snooker in the first week and have fallen in the quarterfinal stages.
Well, we have, but of course there are other players who can't afford to be anything but at the top of their game during the first week, otherwise the second week they're watching the rest of it on the television. That's the problem. It's only the great players, isn't it, Terry, that are able to kind of coast through.
Yes, the very top. Well, Ryan is
37.
very top when he's on his game, but you're right with you saying there's a lot sitting at home now, isn't there, of the top seeds. I think 7, is it, of the top 16 were knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, the record at the Crucible is 8 of the seeds losing. We didn't quite get there.
Yes, but what I'm finding in today's rankings is that, you know, the top 16 are very strong. You know, sometimes over the years there's been 2 or 3 players that you feel, well, you know, they're not, you know, the most difficult draws out of the top 16, but this year didn't seem anybody there. But there's been some surprise results. The qualifiers are getting better as well.
I think the top 16 are very strong, but what I will say about them this year is they've played a lot of snooker coming into this championship, and I think some of them are slightly mentally a little jaded. That's why we've seen a lot of them beaten.
44.
Never been so much snooker played as this year, this season. It's been very busy. That could well be the end of break. I'm not sure if there's any value in taking the black, because if he can't get on the red, then what's the point? The black is missable. To finish there was the worst place. To play this with some speed bouncing off the cushion. It's a difficult shot. Well, it's very, very good cueing. But there you have it. He's not on the red, so he's taken on a difficult black with
51.
With nothing to follow, so it was maybe an undue risk.
Well, he's caught that one
Right,
a little
day
thin.
51.
Yes, there was a high risk involved with that shot. You're right, Neil. He was touching, you know, the cue ball was touching that side cushion. Very awkward cueing. And he could have got on the red, but he'd had to hit it perfect when he need to get on the red. And he's 16 points in front now. But it'd been 9 in front. It doesn't make that much difference. He's played a good safety off that black.
Well, the red's just drifted into a potable position. Now, just looking at the angle he might have on the pink, is one that can take him from the cushion into the two reds. Which I don't think he knew much about, but I think he just, if he drops this in naturally, just goes close to them. Well, I think he just got a little bit of stun on that just took it slightly wider than the natural angle.
7.
Good attempt that. It's not easy to hit the ball with power with the rest in your hand, and he kept his accuracy, at least potted it. He had to pot it. The worst thing to do is miss it and kiss the reds out.
Well, try your
The
pen.
two fists
7.
go up again.
Right,
Seen that
David.
once before.
He's got some interesting reactions to things going wrong. Didn't quite get to see it, but once again the two fists go up to about shoulder height there when the ball dropped in.
One.
I don't know what this is about, because he played a poor safety shot. The white should have been never near that pocket, and he'd left the red available as well. So is he going to play onto this red, or has he got a possible chance of dislodging it? Dislodging. He's tried, and that's an excellent shot. He's good in his play for a while. Had to be so accurate to hit that red full on to bring it out into play. He's 20 points in front now.
7.
And that shot could earn him the frame, at least the chance to win the frame.
Well, that's a touch of class.
8.
And that might just be the slight difference between these two players at this stage of their careers. Xiao Yupeng, first season, might not have been able to play that shot in the way that Ryan did. Seems to be the difference in frames now, making it by a couple, because that was a very important shot.
13.
Well, he had every chance of making it 7-all. He knows now that he can't lead going into the final session. He could still, I guess, make it 8-all. But this frame has gone. Behind
16.
Snookers.
20.
And Ryan Day has sprung into life when he really needed to.
Ryan Day 20.
CAO concedes. That could have been a very crucial